Hey, how's it going everyone? Jack here with another weekly update slash vault video. Just kind of going over what I got on my characters as well as what this week is going to look like for Mythic Plus as well as how did last week feel. So looking at, this is my main here, the Protection Warrior. Last week we started with around 26, I think 2601 we started the week at. So we gained 112 IO, which is pretty good. We got all 20s timed on Fortified last week and some untimed 21s that were still pretty close there. But pretty good week of pushing overall. I think it's going to get definitely harder to push from there. Getting past 20s definitely seems like a barrier. Last week we had Grievous, Fort, and Spiteful, I believe it was. Wasn't a too bad week to push. Very annoying for melee DPS with those Spitefuls kind of going all over the place. And definitely if they're not looking out for it, they can hit them, at least get one hit in before they move away. But still feel like it's a pretty good week to push there. This week here, we have Tyrannical, Sanguine, and Explosive. This seems like a pretty nasty and annoying week. Just a lot of things to focus on. So you have Tyrannical, and that's always going to be pretty tough. If you wipe on a boss or even have an early death on the boss and don't have a battle res, that can cost the key a lot of the time. Sanguine, as good as your tank or tanking may be, there's going to be some mobs that heal from Sanguine. So that's going to extend the key length because of that healing there, so unfortunate. And then we have Explosive, which that's going to take away from your overall damage of the key as well, just because you need someone to be killing the explosives. Ideally, healer and tank will get that, just so the DPS don't have to use their damage on the explosive there. But even so, it's going to take away some of the damage of the key overall. Especially on big pulls, I feel like there's going to be a lot of explosives coming out, and that's going to get pretty hectic if you're already focused on the pulls. Now you got to be focused on explosives, killing them, and then moving the mobs for Sanguine. There's just going to be a lot going on there. Fortunately, it doesn't really affect the bosses too much. Should be pretty easy to get the odd explosive that spawn on boss fights there. So bosses won't be too bad. I mean, they'll still be pretty bad because it's Tyrannical, but at least it's not Tyrannical Grievous this week. That's kind of the rundown of what I think Mythic Plus is going to look like this week. It'll be more of a difficult week to push there, but hopefully you can still get some IO. Now, going to jump into my Protection Warrior Vault. And what do we have here? So it should be a full vault with all plus 20s. So we have 3 options of 21s. I didn't do any raiding last week at all. I just did keys. Usually we have like a 1 night per week kind of thing, but we've had some people not drop off or join other guilds and whatnot. So I'm not sure if we'll do that going forward, but I think I'd like to try to get some raiding in, at least some heroic raiding in, as I want a couple of those trinkets. So that would be pretty big here. So let's see. I'm gonna open up this vault here. Do I want to keep protection loot spec? I think I will. I might want, yeah, if there's a big shield, even this shield that's haste first, that would be pretty big. I think I'll keep that for now. Just open it up, see what we get. Here we go. Maybe some big tier pieces would be good, or pieces we can turn into tier. Let's see. Oh, we did get a shield. That's actually kind of funny there that we got a shield. A Blazebinder hoof at 421. We have a 415 of that already, so that's not going to be a huge upgrade. I think I'd like to swap off of that trinket as well. Honestly, it's not bad. It does that stacking strength, that is nice, and the overall I think deals around maybe 2.5% of my overall damage, but I feel like there's just better trinkets out there. The haste is a nice addition to have too. We do have the shield, versatility nice, mastery not so nice. It is 421 though. We're losing haste. We don't really want to lose haste. And boots. That's actually pretty big. Boots are my lowest item level by far, as you can see. 398 boots I have, and I believe by far, oh, I guess this ring, but I kind of like, I'm still using the proc off this ring. I'll probably switch off that pretty soon here as well. But I think we're gonna go with the boots, honestly, because the shield would be a small item level upgrade, but we're losing that haste, and Blazebinder hoof, again, small item level upgrade. We're losing a leech on that as well. So yeah, gonna go with the boots. Pretty nice eye level upgrade there. Haste crits, not bad. At least it has haste on it. Would it be nice to have haste verse, obviously, but it's all right. We'll take what we can get. That's a lot more stamina, strength, and everything. So it's gonna be nice. See what key we get as well. Lock in the boots. We got a 20 Temple of the Jade Serpent. A bit of an annoying one as a tank for that third boss, but I think that shouldn't be bad there. Let's see, let's equip the boots. We'll have to enchant that as well, so that gets us a whole 1.5 eye level overall, so we're at 412.56. Pretty good for the week. And let's hop over now. We'll go to the Druid next. Hopping on the Druid here, we did, I think, only 2 keys on him last week. No rating. Still at 381.44 eye level, so this guy's still pretty low on the eye level here. I haven't really done a whole lot of gearing on him. Let's see, I think we did a 16 key, so that's going to be, we get 1 piece. So that's going to be the piece that we get. Whatever the 16 key gives, we have a ton of upgrades we're able to get. So hopefully we're just able to get one of them and not get something that we already have. But we only have 1 piece, 1 shot at this, and we get, oh, a weapon. That's massive. That's really nice there. Verse mastery, not too bad. Very nice. Yeah, we'll definitely take that weapon here. It's going to be a big increase for sure. And yeah, it is from a 16. What key do we get? Azure Volts. That's definitely one of the harder ones, especially the bosses. Last 2 bosses of Azure Volts can really suck, but here we go. We got 5 eye levels from that. That's absolutely huge. So that's really nice. Very nice vault on the Druid. And I kind of like on my alts, my Druid, my DK, I make sure to do at least 1 decent level key a week. 16s give that 415 high levels, so if I can do that at least for the week, that's kind of good with me. But I might start gearing my alts a little bit. Just hard to find the time, especially when I want to push on the warrior there. But let's go to the DK now. On the DK, this will be the last character that we have a vault for. I think I only did a 15 on the DKs. I think I did 2 Mythic Plus keys, just like the Druid last week. So it'll be 1 piece of 15 on the DK. We already have a good weapon. So we have this Heroic Razageth weapon. We got that from the box when the weekly was on. So we can use, ring 346 and boots 366. Again, I haven't really tried to do much upgrading on this guy. Just kind of did a key. So here we go. Hopefully we get something big. Oh, there we go. Nice boots. Crit verse. Oh, the exact same stats actually. Just a lot higher upgrade. A lot higher eye level rather. But here we go. So we're obviously going to take that. That'll increase us by a few eye levels at least there. It's going to be very nice. And we got Azure Vault again. Come on, dude. Azure Vault again. I don't think I've gotten like a Shadow Moon or a Court from any of my characters for I don't know how long, a few weeks at least. Let's equip these boots here. 380 to give us 3 eye levels in total. So 387 on the DK now. That's pretty nice to replace a blue. Those are all the vaults for my characters. Pretty big upgrades overall. I think all characters had a pretty significant item level upgrade for the piece that we're replacing. So we're pretty happy with what we got. Just going to talk about a bit of the content in the channel that you're going to see going forward here. Just a bit of a channel update here. So I did talk about a pugging series that I want to start. I have started on the character for that. I don't remember if I said what I'll be doing it on, but you should see the first episode rolling out pretty soon here. I just want to make sure I do most, if not all, of the leveling process before putting out that first episode there. But after that, I should be able to put out episodes pretty regularly on that pugging series. So definitely excited about that there. Apart from that, I did post one other video. I think it was a 20 Shadow Moon Burial Grounds with commentary. So if you want to check that out, go for it. But I think Shadow Moon Burial Grounds is the most kind of linear dungeon and easiest to time. So I don't think a lot of people are looking for a lot of information on that dungeon in general. But it was nice just to get back into the feel of doing commentaries again and just kind of reviewing my own gameplay to see what I could be doing better. I definitely want to do more of that, at least 1 key per week where I do some kind of commentary like that. I'll try to post it a bit earlier or mid in the week, just as if it's toward the end of the week, then the week's kind of already done. And then you're not really able to use that information as there's going to be new affixes for the next week there. So I'll try to get at least one of those out early or mid in the week there. Apart from that, just continuing doing these videos here with the vaults and weekly updates. Again, I do want to start streaming at some point. I want to get this kind of more established first and get kind of the Pug series going, and then more commentaries out, and then I might start on that a little bit down the line. I'm not sure when yet though, but that's kind of what to expect for the channel going forward, though, in kind of the near future. That's going to be it here. I think it's a bit of a shorter one this week, but really glad with the upgrades that we got. I think next week is going to be patch 10.0.5, which I think that's a creation catalyst patch. That's going to be pretty huge for our characters. Being able to get that tier, at least one tier piece every week, will be really nice. This guy does not have force hit yet. It's not ridiculously huge for Prot Warrior, but it is nice. It's a nice kind of a mitigation upgrade. Having your damage that you deal go into the ignore pain there without having to have an active 1-up, so will be nice to have. But yeah, that's all for this week. I'll see y'all next week, and hopefully in the other videos that I post, Pugging series and Mythic Plus gameplay and commentary. Catch y'all later.